Several questions were raised at today's motion hearing before District Court Judge Consuelo Marshall, from whether an expedited refund program actually exists to how the Internal Revenue Services conducts refund claims on its end, but it's something that the attorney representing Jeffrey and Rhea Paeste and Sharon Zapanta can look into, as Judge Marshall wrote in the plaintiff's favor, denying GovGuam's motion to dismiss their class action lawsuit and granting a motion to certify the class. Lujan Agagi and Paris partner attorney Ignacio Agagi was happy with the results, but says the work's not over.
But I think that it's a really good result, and it's an opportunity for the taxpayers of Guam to see some sort of institutional reform about how their tax refunds are getting handled and processed, so that they're paid in the manner that they're supposed to be paid.
The plaintiffs wanted the court to issue orders compelling the government to pay past year's refunds and ensure that future refunds are administered on time. They have also asked the court to determine that the expedited refund program be deemed unconstitutional and unfair.
That the government's practice of establishing some sort of system in place where some taxpayers can actually jump ahead of line and get their tax refunds paid, whether it's by some kind of medical hardship emergency or some financial emergency, needs to be addressed, and it needs to be ruled on as probably a matter of law.
Judge Marshall was interested in knowing, as the case proceeds, as how the federal government actually processes refund claims, from whether they are paid on a first-in, first-out basis to its timeliness. She also questioned whether the Paestes had received their tax refunds, but Agagi says, speaking with his client about 2 weeks ago, they still have not. He questions how much the government still owes in past due tax refunds. Department of Administration Director Benita Menglotnia, meanwhile, says there are boxes sitting at the Treasury of Guam filled with unclaimed or returned tax refund checks, totaling about 1,400 checks.
These were refunds that the taxpayers either have moved and they have not, send their forwarding address to Department of Revenue and Tax, or they gave a wrong mailing address. Maybe they gave their home address and the mail does not deliver to that particular home address.
She said